back, but we like the position we're in now. And it's a different team, so. Oh, I can't wait for that one. The first one of that is going to be phenomenal. But yeah, just trying to play good on both ends and give ourselves a chance.
Dray said that he would do the night-night. Is there any type of copyright on that in this locker room with you? Would you allow that?
There is a copyright for sure, but there's a grace period for certain guys, and he definitely qualifies.
Steph, you played this.
I mean, I'm one of the most confident, guys that we have in this league. But no, I probably won't get Steph. And I don't think anybody will, honestly, just because. And Steph started, and he just, I don't know, man. He can shoot the shit out the ball, and granted, a lot of these guys are on that list for catch and shoot players, right? So they came off pin downs, they were spot shots or whatnot. Now in the games involved, where guys like Steph is coming off pin downs, he's creating out ISOs, he's coming off pick and roll, so there's so many different variables to be able to shoot the three and make shots and do it at an efficient high level. So somebody has to have an unbelievable career, shoot the ball well, and make a lot of threes. And I mean, if it happens, it's gonna be when we're not here anymore. So that'll be in there for a minute.
Speaking of the 2009 draft class with you and Steph, all the wars that you guys have gone against one another for 15 years, do you ever find yourself at times on the court or maybe during a timeout reminiscing about how long you guys have been going against one another?
Our entire career, for real. I really feel a type of way about him, just because they got the best of us, in prime years when we were competitive and we had real chances to reach the finals and compete for a championship for it. They had a dynasty over there, which is one of the greatest dynasties basketball ever seen. So, for me, it was trying to get past them, that whole 3-4 year extent that they had. And, it was damn near, it was frustrating, because I felt like I was doing a lot more than a lot of people, could do. And not individually, but, it is what it is. But just to see the greatness that evolved and that's, transpired throughout our entire careers is, hopefully, real true basketball fans can understand it and appreciate it.
And they're a tough team. You run around splits, cuts. Draymond's a 6'6", 6'7" point guard who's, been in this offense for, 13 years. And so they know how to play the game. And so, to hold this team to 99 points defensively is, that says a lot about, what we're doing. We're scrapping, we're competing. And, just got to win games. It's ugly. It doesn't matter. However you got to win, we just got to win games until we get, number 2 back.
In that fourth quarter, they tried to get the ball out of James's hands, but you see Norm go relocate, top of the key for threes. He did it twice, knocked down 2 big ones. Can you talk about his movement without the ball and him being on the same page with James to be able to find the open spot to get the jump shot?
Yeah, I saw it at halftime. We saw it at halftime. Just, when we had the ISO and we had the matchup that we wanted, like when James drives, the bigs coming over, that low man's cracking back. So we had to make sure Norm was lifted and pull behind every time because there's no way Draymond can help on James and then the lob to Zoo to be able to take it away. And so we've been on James a lot about the pull behinds being open. And so he made it like 2 or 3 times a night. And so we said, you can do it. He said, I could do it in ISOs, but not pick and rolls, which, he always got something. But that was good execution. Like we saw it and we definitely executed that down the stretch, and Norm made 2 big threes.
How much of the defense affected Steph Curry, and how much was him just being off a little bit?
Yeah, he missed some shots he makes every game. So I thought we did a good job of making it tough on him. I wouldn't dare to say we did anything to take him out, but I thought we did not give them opportunities to make easy shots in the fourth quarter.
What is unique about guarding Curry as opposed to some of the other stars you've had to guard this year?
I mean, probably the most unique thing is his movement off the ball. CP was saying it for the last couple of days. The play doesn't start until he passes it. So, just being able to chase him around those screens, it's hard to do. They have great screeners. They work on that. They cut off of it. So, it's hard to guard. But that's probably the most unique thing about it. Most stars, they get it off the bounce, come off ball screens. But, he's coming off pin downs, elevators, stuff like that. So it's a lot harder to guard.
Did you do anything to prepare for that? Did you watch more film on him, or?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you still got to go out there and play. You could watch all the film in the world, and he can still go for 40. So, just trying to change my tracking on him. When he's getting off ball screens, trying to get on the outside of the screen, don't get hit by the screen. Just doing whatever I can to chase him off the line, and just trusting in our bigs to help.
You mentioned playing against guys you've been watching since you were a little kid. I guess Curry has been in the league probably since you were around kindergarten. Do you ever allow yourself a moment just to think, look at who I'm guarding, look, he's right here. Any moment like that, or are you just?
The first couple possessions, yeah, you're a little starstruck, but at the end of the day, we're still trying to win a basketball game. He doesn't really care about who's guarding him at the end of the day. So, me being scared to guard him or shying away from him because he's a player that I've liked to watch when I was younger. I said it earlier, but that's just doing myself a disservice and really our team. So, just going into those moments, just relying on the film that I've watched, relying on our schemes, just relying on my confident defense that I have in myself and my teammates have in me. So.
What does that do for your personal confidence on defense to know that you helped hold one of the greatest shooters of all time, the 3 for 10 from behind the arc today?
My confidence on defense is always high. It doesn't really get shaken by makes or misses, but to do that to a guy like that, it definitely raises it a little bit. I'll say that.
Is there a trick to getting Steph Curry off his spots the way it seemed like Steph Castle was doing tonight?
He missed some shots. Don't bank on that being the case every night. You know what I mean? He'd be the first person to tell you no excuses or whatnot. We knew they were coming off a back-to-back. We just wanted to try to make it as tough on him as possible. So we all know what he's capable of, but Steph Castle did an amazing job on both ends tonight.
Late in the fourth quarter, when it's you and Castle putting the ball up and you hand that ball off to him, are you thinking he's going to pull it up from that far deep, or?
I don't know. Today he was on. I don't know. He had something going on. I could feel it. I think everybody could feel it. He was super locked in. So and I have a blind trust in him. As I've said many times, he's playing like he's much more experienced than he is. I don't know where that comes from, but it's a good thing that we can trust him like that blindly, in the fourth quarters.
Victor, Steph Curry a révolutionné la manière de jouer cette ligue. Est-ce que c'est un joueur que tu regardes beaucoup, dont tu t'inspires, et si oui, de quels aspects de son jeu tu t'inspires le plus?
Bien sûr, c'est un joueur très inspirant et moi bien sûr en grandissant, tout son jeu, la manière dont il se déplace sur le terrain, c'était incroyable, mais récemment, ce qui me marque, c'est surtout son envie de gagner qui est un peu immortelle, quoi. Il joue pas juste pour jouer, il est compétitif, il est tout en haut de la conférence et voilà, ça, on a l'impression qu'il veut encore chercher, qu'il cherche encore à aller prendre des bagues. Et puis même en 2022, c'était, je veux dire, j'ai vu les finales en direct. C'était, voilà, on voit qu'il a faim.